Any idea for a video this week?
Yeah, we could do the one about the i30N with the upgrade turbocharger.
Don't think that's gonna work as we have still some time to spend in the development.
Okay, what about the M340i from BMW?
Last time I checked, actually the car was rescheduled, so I don't think that's gonna happen.
Okay, Corona isn't helping. What else could we do? You know what? Fuck it, we're doing a Q&A. Welcome back to our channel, guys. Jokes aside, this week we only got 2 cars for development, which in our opinion are not that interesting to show you.
So that's the reason why we decided to make actually a Q&A episode to answer your most frequently asked questions.
Do you guys have anything for the E92 335i N55? I want to achieve 400 horsepower with my N55 intercooler and downpipe catted the best.
I had actually the same engine a couple of years ago, but in a 1 Series though. Of course, we do offer a product for it. With just our tuning product, you can achieve, I would say, somewhere around 370 to 380 horsepower, maybe a little bit more. With the modifications you have installed already, so intercooler and cutted downpipe, you can get close to 400, I would say, maybe a little bit above 400. My guess would be around 390, 395 horsepower, depending on the fuel, of course.
Hello, will I be able to install the chip by myself? Or I will have to take the car to your garage? I own a BMW X4 3.0-litre diesel with 258 horsepower.
So installation for your car is definitely doable by yourself, so you don't need to visit a garage. Every product comes with an installation guide, and even if you might have some problems, you can still contact our customer support and we're happy to help.
So you can't ship the electric motors in the A250E?
So the A250E is basically a combination of an electronic and a combustion engine. So the base is a 1.3-liter turbocharged engine. We do offer a product for the non-hybrid version, so the A200 already. But before we are releasing a product, of course, we're going to test it. So the hybrid version, so the A250E still have to be tested. I would say we should be able to do that and to offer a product in the next coming months for it.
Does tuning mess anything up if you're stock? Like, will it cause shorter life, overheating or anything?
So short answer would of course be no. Long answer, we have every engine and every car for development for a few weeks, and we monitor all the values from ignition timing, turbo pressure, and so on to make sure the car runs smoothly without overheating or without any values which are worse to stock. And only if those values are fine and the results in tune are still good, we offer the product on the market. So you should be totally safe. Only thing which we always recommend, please take care of your car. So do the service intervals, make sure it always runs with enough oil and so on. Because as with a stock car, it's always bad with a car if it's not properly maintained. But as long as you take care of that, you should be totally fine.
Do I need to remove or unplug the RaceChip wiring harness, or just the RaceChip, when taking the car in for servicing?
So from a technical standpoint alone, it would be fine to only remove the RaceChip itself and install the stock plug, so the car is back to stock from a technical point of view. If you want to have the car look completely stock again, of course we recommend to also remove the cable harness before service, so you're good to go.
Can I ask, with these RaceChips on a factory standard car, is it best to do exhaust and airbox upgrades first, then fit tune, then get dyno done for full effect?
So first of all, the product is developed for a stock engine without any hardware modifications. But of course, you can do some hardware modifications first, and I would suggest to do them first, so exhaust intake, whatever you're looking for. Then install the RaceChip product, go on a dyno, and then you can play around with the different mappings we offer to see which actually suits your modifications best.
Please make apps for GTs and XLR compatible with Android Auto. It would be great to use it from the factory's car display, and not having to use the mobile. Since then, in some countries it would be illegal to operate.
Yeah, so first of all, we totally agree, it would be great. Also, our apps basically already work on both of those systems because they're optimized for landscape. Problem is both of them changed their licensing, meaning you only can add stores to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto which are directly connected to a navigation or music player functionality, which, as you can imagine, the RaceChip is not. So currently there's no way for us to make them available on those stores. But of course, as soon as this changes, the app will be available for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay ASAP. We just can't tell you when this will be the case, unfortunately.
Will this work with the Sprint booster installed?
So short answer, yes, it works with our throttle tuning product and of course also with products of other companies.
Mir würde es besser gefallen, wenn ihr Deutsch reden würdet oder Schwäbisch.
Also auch wenn uns das natürlich generell auch lieber wäre, da Deutsch unsere Muttersprache ist, wollen wir mit unseren Videos natürlich möglichst viele Interessenten und YouTube-User auf der ganzen Welt erreichen. Und da ist Englisch einfach logischerweise die bessere Sprache, deswegen machen wir es so. Und dazu kommt noch, wenn wir das Ganze auf Schwäbisch machen würden, dann wird nicht mal in Deutschland uns jeder verstanden, deswegen ist das gar keine Option, so leid es uns tut, auch wenn wir Schwäbisch echt gern mögen.
Do you have a leaderboard of the cars you tested somewhere?
So since actually a lot of you guys asked us this question, we decided to create a Google Doc, which is downloadable. You can find it up here. And of course, in our future videos, it will be included in the description every time.
Great. Why there is no RaceChip for the Focus RS MK3 2.3 litre with 350 horsepower? I would buy it.
So actually we do have a product for it, but we decided to not offer it. And the reason is there has been some reliability issues with the 2.3 EcoBoost engines in the Ford Focus RS. Of course, there was a callback from Ford and they officially fixed it. But we do not know which car actually had the callback and the modifications done and which not. So that's why we decided to not offer it at the moment.
You guys don't use tension straps on the rear to strap the car when on the dyno? Only a solid bar for possible sideways movement?
That's correct, but it also depends on the car. So on normal street cars, we are using the solid bars in the front and in the back. So you're not like pulling the car down onto the rollers, which really helps so you don't have any pressure on it. But on some cars, we have to use tension straps as well, like on the McLaren where you don't have any hooks to mount the fixed bars.
So huge thanks to the 43 people who actually made it to the end of the video. We really appreciate it. If you have any questions which we didn't answer in this video, post them below in the comments. We'll try to answer them in our next Q&A video. And of course, if you liked what you saw, leave a like, subscribe our channel to never miss a future video. See you in a few weeks.